So what I should say, ladies and gentlemen, all the guests, supporter of my favorite Shusmita Sharma, it gives me really immense pleasure to be here today, to attend before you, show my support for my little Shusmita Sharma, who is going to go for big thing. A talented woman, a dedicated community leader, activist, a defender, a conservative values. She is believes on conservative values. She's setting off on a long road, but one that will enable her to serve a greater community, to be an advocate and to be a voice of reason in Ontario's legislators. I would like for that moment to speak about progress, what we have seen in life. Let's see. In particular, I would like to share my own thoughts on the evolution of women in power. I was born, of course, in India, another century, on another continent. My early years were spent in India. However, shortly after my departure, India saw one of the greatest leaders, Indira Gandhi. A woman came to power. My journey continued to Great Britain, where I studied medicine. At the time, Parliament and the House of Lords was an old boys club, ruled by staunch British gentlemen. However, while I was there, Margaret Thatcher comes to power and remained firmly at the helm for a decade. Great. In Canada, I have watched the political landscape shift over the past 4 decades. Beginning in the 1980s, we saw a sprinkle of just little feminine influence in Parliament. Leading up to short time, Prime Minister Kim Campbell came. And do you know, in 1917, women were only allowed to vote at the first time in province of Ontario. So what I see after 100 years, what we have now today, about a 50-50 ratio of women to men, and women holding key position to cabinet. Isn't it great? Give a big round of applause for women. Woo! My own journey in Canada has been very fulfilling, given opportunity and honor to become the first female Indo-Canadian to serve in the Senate of Canada. A role I still regard as my greatest achievement. The role of women in power to ever evolving. Just going to what I have written, I just want to continue. We have proven that we can serve. We can think, analyze, contribute, determine policy and legislation, debate, discuss, and most of all, achieve. A life in politics, especially for a woman, is a life of sweet sacrifice. Means time away from home, away from husbands, children. That means more time caring for others than for ourselves. But the overall yield is so great. Let us do all that we can do to give Shusmita the opportunity to contribute to that balance. The greatest gift was we have in our time, as we can never recover time to public service. And there is a greater country more deserving what that gift than Canada. I wish you all to thank you for all being here, and our support, my support, your support for the greatest upcoming Canadian woman, Shusmita Sharma. We wish her all the best and pledge her support today through her successful nomination and all the way through her campaign to all the Ontario legislature. Women in power bring a healthy balance to the dynamic of government. Thank you all being here. Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause for Shusmita Sharma for going candidate nomination MPP for Ontario. So we should all support her with our full-hearted support. Thank you. Thank you very much.
India, I hope there are a lot of rights in India and Pakistan for women, but they are very limited. So you showing and reflecting the status of women from India, it's amazing. Really amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, no problem.
I'm really enjoying all of the color and it's wonderful. I one of these days, when I get back to India, I will definitely buy one of these things. I've had the pleasure of going to India twice, but it was for work. So for me, I wasn't able to shop very much. So that's
you and me.
She's getting more photos.
Yeah. You and me, and Veena goes a pleasure trip and do good shopping for you. There we go.
Total shopping trip. There you go.
Ready for that?
I'm there.
Oh yes. All right. My pleasure. Always. Four of us.
So yes, I'm running for the nomination all the way downtown Toronto. So when you go to the entertainment district, if you go to the CN Tower, you go to the Sky Dome, you go to the theater, all of that's my riding. So all the entire waterfront. So lots and lots of towers. So rather than having big homes like this, we sometimes gather in party rooms of condos. We don't have homes like this in my riding. They simply aren't there. So it's quite fun. Sandra and I, as we have had the pleasure of getting out to various regions in Ontario and always promoting women in politics, we have met all kinds of wonderful people. And we have just over the past year, Sandra took on the presidency of Women in Politics. Yay. Just a year ago. Chantal is also part of our group, and Sarah. So we are always there to say, yes, women need to get involved. Just like the Senator was saying, women can add a lot to what happens in politics. All different levels. You can run as a candidate, you can be the campaign manager, you can be the riding president, you can be the CFO. Anybody who likes numbers, it's not a really complicated thing. You don't have to be like a certified accountant. We get auditors for that part. So we encourage women to get involved. And so I'm happy to be here tonight to wish Shusmita well. Sorry if I don't say your name correctly. And thank you for having us, and to Serena for entertaining us. It's lovely. Thank you very much.
Over to you, Shusmita.
Thank you, Sarah. Dear Honorable Senator Asha Seth, Sabrina Zuniga, and Sandra Lamore, and all the other guests in attendance. Good evening, and hello to all of you all who look so beautiful here tonight. There's so much joy, music, and color in this room. My name is Shusmita Sharma, and I'm here to discuss your concerns about Ontario, and particularly Markham Unionville. I'm also excited to share some girl power here today. We are honored to have Sandra Lamore from the Progressive Conservative Women and Sabrina Zuniga as our guest speakers, and of course Dr. Asha Sen. Ms. Lamore is the president of the PC Women in Politics that is committed to encouraging and promoting the involvement of women in the Progressive Conservative Party of Ontario, including the nomination and election of women members of the party to the provincial legislature. Our other prominent guest here tonight, Ms. Zuniga, is an educator and an entrepreneur with a passion for learning, research, and community engagement. She is currently seeking nomination for the Ontario PC Party riding of Spadina-Fort York. Welcome, Ms. Lamore and Ms. Zuniga. As the stakes get higher to ensure good government, I am thrilled to be in such strong company. I know we can make a difference together with our values and approach. As we are well aware, under the Liberal regime, life has become difficult for hardworking Ontarians. We need to address the deepening concerns around issues such as rapidly increasing hydro rates, healthcare, and focus on making our community stronger. I want to ensure these issues are addressed and resolved so that we all thrive in a better Ontario under the leadership of the PC Party caucus. I admire Patrick Brown, who has grown the Progressive Conservative Party membership significantly since the time he took leadership. What's more, he's worked hard to make the party inclusive, ensuring that membership is informed of all types of Canadian communities and neighborhoods. I have long admired his efforts to reshape this party in a way where members like us have been able to have a stronger voice and where our opinions have been heard. By giving members a stronger voice in determining the party's priorities, he has ensured that we are all well represented. My values and approach to life are hugely influenced by two key people in my life. My grandmother, who worked as a municipal corporator in Mumbai in the late 90s, and my late mother, Dr. Shusmita Sharma, who many of you know very well. I have a strong background in volunteering and have worked at a grassroots level with seniors and youth in our communities to better understand the issues affecting us on a day-to-day basis. I am committed to improving healthcare, creating jobs, and ultimately put money back into the hands of hardworking Ontarians like you. The Progressive Conservative focus on these priorities gives me hope that our province and for my city of Markham. I believe in Markham and everything it represents, but there's a lot that needs to be developed. We need better transit, our roads need to be better built, and if you look outside these windows, you will notice that they need to be better plowed too. Our communities need more meaningful policing, the kind we're working hand in hand with our police forces to proactively keep our neighborhood safe. Youth involvement is of great importance to any community, not only providing foundation for long-term connections between its members and enhancing their experiences, but also to shape the province's identity. Together, we need to mobilize more youth in the political arena and inspire young people to become part of the decision-making process in this city. We need to empower youth with a sense of purpose to make a lasting and positive difference in society. Language barriers, underemployment, unemployment, and isolation are just some of the issues we need to address, even while our country continues to welcome newcomers with open arms. The challenges we'll face for the days to come are more complex and go beyond traditional urban planning. A good place to start, as my mother would say, is to build and sustain trust. I wrap up now by asking you to start by trusting me to be your representative. आप साथ में हैं तो हम समस्याएं दूर
You can
करेंगे.
just say it in Hindi.
That's Hindi.
राजनीति साथ करेंगे और
साथ रहेंगे.
ओंटारियो और कनाडा को फिर के कुछ चीजें बनाएंगे. Thank you.
Awesome.